Guys, a bike review for you, and I've been super excited about this one, and let's just say it hasn't let me down. Okay, let's unbox this thing, get it together, and I'll tell you what I think. Very good morning to you guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Another review for you today, and it's another ENGWE bike, right? You know I love an ENGWE bike. It's my daily rider and have been for a year now. I got the M20 and I've got the E26. They're my daily riders, so they're tried and tested, no problems at all. So I certainly have no problems at all in recommending ENGWE. But this is the LE20 cargo bike. So let's get this thing together and see what it looks like. Firstly, I want to point out damaged box on this one, guys. This is the very first time I've had a damaged box delivered from ENGWE. So hopefully that doesn't result in any problems. This is not normal, guys, it's not normal. But let's open it up and make sure everything's fine. Oh well, mate. The colour looks even better in real life than it does in the pictures online. Right at the top, we've got another box. The instruction manual, the pedals, toolkit. As with all my bike reviews, I use the toolkit provided. I want to know that all the tools that you need are in there, and I can tell you that. So I always use the tools provided. Some spare brake pads. Because I can't recommend ENGWE enough, right? I've done thousands, literally thousands of miles. I absolutely enjoy every single minute of it. And there's a charger. UK plug, as usual. It's the same chargers, rubber grips on there. I don't know whether it's the same charger, guys. It looks the same. They do recommend you always use the right charger. So I usually label the charger, so I make sure I don't get the wrong one. Yeah, that's all good. Like I say, rubber stops on the bottom, which is really good, and it feels weighty and it feels like good quality. That's a beautiful colour. It's like a deep blue. It don't look as good as that in the picture. There's the damage there, look. It's frustrating, mate. I'm sure it won't be a problem, guys. I'll request they send me another one of those. I'm sure that won't be an issue, but this is the single battery version. So you've got a battery in the frame, and there's also, you can get a battery that goes here to give you two batteries, double the range. On this particular one, you've got, oh, a nice bit of storage here, mate. I've got to keep my tripod and everything in there. And a pump, you know. This stuff then you can just leave in there, and it's all, you've always got it. The toolkit that comes with it, put it in there. Get a pump, put it in there. Your bike lock, put it in there. Get this box out the way, mate. Stay okay there? Stay. That's really nice. Oh, you can't see it there, can you? Let's get it back. Where's my scissors gone, mate? Found them. Okay, that's the wheel. Oh, wow, that battery's massive, mate. That's a really nice colour. That's the seat. Let's see if we can get it up on a stand, guys, because this got a stand, right? Like a motorbike. Oh, look at that. That's super cool, mate. Oh, I like that a lot. What I just noticed as well is, if you bought a single battery version and you wanted to add a battery to it, it's all there. It literally just slide in. You've got all the electrics down here, and I can see the rack there where it just slides in. This is going to be a very simple build. I think we'll put the handlebars on first and the mudguard. That's the handlebars. Where's this bit? This is it. It was strapped to the side of the mudguard. Right, we're going to need some tools now, and they come provided. You've got 3 Allen keys, and for this job here, it's the middle size. So we take these 2 Allen key screws out and just basically put the handlebars through there. Do you know what, guys? I can never bore of an ENGWE day. Absolutely love it. And also, I want to point out, I don't do bad reviews, guys. And by that, what I mean is, if I don't think the bike's any good, I won't do a review. I can't emphasise enough, there are bikes I've had that you haven't seen. Don't think I make any old video, because I don't. And I would never mislead you into buying something that I don't think is worth purchasing. Push that down out the way. Straightforward, guys. All you need is 2 hands and an Allen key. If you've got that, you're going to be alright. I'm not going to tighten them up just yet. I'm going to make sure it's all positioned nicely when I sit on it, so that I've got the perfect ride position. That's so small. But apparently this got a lot of features on that a lot of bikes haven't, including indicators. Mudguard next. Guys, I'm terrible for not looking at the instructions. I tend to only look at the instructions when I get stuck. Plastic mudguard. It don't bother me either way, whether they're plastic or metal. They both got their pros and they both got their cons. A lot of people say the plastic mudguard is quieter. if you're riding over stones, you don't hear the ting so much. But it doesn't bother me in the least, one way or the other. I think that goes in like that with the light behind it. For this job, you're going to need the same Allen key as before, but with a 10mm spanner. All provided, guys. I feel that's important, guys. The last thing you want to do is your brand new bike come all excited and you haven't got a spanner or you haven't got an Allen key. So really appreciate when the tools are all there. And so far so good. That goes on there and that goes on there like that. Okay, I'm going to put the bolt through the light and then the bolt through the mudguard, through the frame and the nut on the back. Easy as peas, mate. Next thing to do is bolt that either side there to where you can see the Allen key bolts. Very straightforward. The bolts are already in the frame. Just need to slacken them off. Same size Allen key as before. So far we're just using the middle size of the three and nothing overly challenging so far. In like that and literally just tighten it up. Easy as peas, mates. Oh, nice. And the same on the other side. Exactly the same. I know you can't see me at this moment, guys, but it's exactly the same. I think now there's a bolt you've got to tighten inside there. So what you need to do is, you need to lift the handlebars up, get them straight where you want them, roughly. You can adjust them later, but I think this is a good idea to do this before you tighten that nut. Give that a little tighten there, mate. Still on the same Allen key, guys. Lovely jubbly. Now we can lock that in place. I'll show you all the mechanisms, guys, close up. But this is a really nice mechanism, I'll be truthful. It's got the lock on the side. So you lift that lock on the side up and pull that down. And then that allows it to lock into place. Push that up upright and literally clip it in. That's nice and secure. I'm excited to get on this. Right, now it's time for the wheel. So for that we're going to need the two 15mm spanners as provided. Just take out the transit bolt there and then very simply just slot the wheel in. I think I'm going to put the seat on first, just flip it upside down. Seat's very soft. It's very soft, it's sprung in the bottom and it tips back so you can get access to either this or the battery depending on whether you've got the second battery. So this will just slide in here, pull that back, slide that in. I'll put it down quite low to start with. You might need to adjust this back screw here on the back of the clamp just to make sure it pulls in nice and tight. Just wind it in slightly and clamp them in. Job done. How am I going to flip this upside down? Is it even possible? This is heavy, guys. This is a heavy bike. You don't want to be carrying this up steps. So think about that. I shouldn't be doing this by the oak furniture. There we go. Gently does it. Spanners. This is much easier like this. It's the old school way, innit? You know, you've got to flip them upside down, your bikes, mate. Very straightforward now. Take that bar out. If I turn that slightly. See this red thing in there, in the brake disc? You pop that out, guys. That's just for transit. This year, pull it out. Where that was, that's where the brake disc will go. Nuts are already on the wheel, guys. Just slacken them off slightly. I normally turn them just to the end. Either side. And pop them on. And then very easily slide that in there. Just line it up with the brakes. Lovely jubbly. You've got the two little washers that have got the little hook on it, you know, to stop any problems if your wheel comes loose. So you push that into the little holes either side and tighten it up, mate. Very slight bit of ribbing, so I'll have to do a little bit of adjustment on the brakes. Let's get these tightened. 15mm either side, which come provided, and that's tight. I'm happy with that. I think we'll flip it back up the other way. Oh, what's your light? This thing is an absolute monster. I will eventually be doing this in my garage when I've managed to sort out an area. Get that back on the stand. That is really nice. Get the pedals on. What a brilliant idea. Look there. It's like the old BMX style pedals, and you've got this rough area around there, but in the middle there, you know, where the ball of your foot would go, it's like you have on a skateboard. Look either side. That's nice. See, left, right, easy. The right goes clockwise, 15mm spanner again, guys, and the left one goes anti-clockwise. I think we're done. Now this is a mid-drive motor, 250 watt, street legal, and I've never used one before, so this is going to be interesting. It's a torque sensor, which is brilliant. You've got a seat on the back, look. Oh my God, that's cool. This bike can literally be used to replace a car, right? You can get the child's, and I really want this, right guys? My grandkids will love this. So my grandkids, both of them would sit in there. You'd have the footrest on the bottom there. It's got a back, and it's got a frame that goes around them and lifts up. Well, I think it goes that way. Kids sit on it, pull it down, clips in. Brilliant. This is what I wanted this bike for, so I'm hoping to get that in the near future. They also sell this with baskets front and back. If you're a local tradesperson, for instance, doing odd jobs, it would be amazing. Oh, just noticed the back light's not on. Let's move this forward. I do like this stand a lot. It's like a motorbike, isn't it? The reason that is so good is because if you're putting your children on here, then, you know, it stands nice and rigid whilst you place them on, you know what I mean? Because on a stand where it goes to the side, you know. So I think that's a really good idea. These two seats here, guys, unscrew from underneath. I think there's one screw for each, and it's like a finger tight. Yeah, it's like a nut type screw underneath there. You just undo that and it'll pop off. Shall I do it? Let me show you. Right, there's the screw, and here's the seat. Slide the seat back. A little bit of wiggling because this slides in, and there you are. That's your seat. And that's the nut there, and basically that nut goes in there and tightens up. So that's straightforward. So if you bought this bike with a basket, it'd be very straightforward to swap it over. You know, you could do the school run on it, come home then, whip these off quick, screw your basket on the back, go do your shopping. The possibilities are endless. Let's put that back on. Let's just get this rear light on now. Okay, we've got the back light on, right? And let me show you this. We got 52% battery, and then down here, that's where you plug your charger in. So that just pushes in there. Also, if this don't turn on, right? Because I was like, why won't it turn on? Underneath there is a little switch that needs to be switched on, and you've got this little rubber grommet there to stop it getting wet. This button here, power button, is your indicator of how much battery you've got left. But up here, it gives you a much better idea. You've got 52% there. And then when you press this here, see, it goes up through your pedal assist modes, and it changes colour right up to pedal assist 5. So that's great, mate. And that's it off. And obviously you'd be doing all the work yourself there. But what an amazing little screen, because that's so small, guys. I don't know, you can't really get a perspective of how small that is. But it's tiny compared to a lot of the screens, and yet it's got so much more information. What we're in there, we're in kilometres, so I'll have to figure out how to do that. And then we'll take it for a ride and let you know what I think. I'm very excited for this. I'm going to give it a full charge first, because I'm very tempted just to jump on it. But let's charge it. Let's do this properly. So when it's charged, I'll put some miles on it just to get a feel of it, and come back to you and let you know what I think. Ooh, it's exciting, isn't it? Straightforward, guys. Turn the key like that. It pops out. You can even charge it whilst it's on there, I think. Can you? Yeah. Let's do this, mate. And get on the road. On the road again. Guys, I tell you what, right? This is a really comfortable place to be. The seat is brilliant. The riding position is brilliant. And I genuinely, right, and I'll show you why now, but this could replace your car, a second car. I'm able to go shopping with it, and I'm also able to carry 2 passengers, right? Now I've had Mrs. D and Sasha on the back of here, right? I didn't have no footage of that, sadly, but me and Mrs. D went for a ride the other day. I said, come on, let me take you for a ride. Well, guys, we had some fun, honestly. It's brilliant, man. It's brilliant, and when you've got 2 people on you, it's surprising. It's as if the bike is made for weight, because it's the ratio of the gears is quite low. When it really comes into play is when you've got weight on you, guys, and you don't even know. You don't even know. Honestly, I was pedaling with the 2 of us on you, and it even felt better having 2 people on than it did just having 1. Okay, guys, let's try the hill test. There's a pretty steep hill up there, mate, and yeah, it just goes up around the bend there as well. And I'll be doing it one-handed, just to well, if you can ride up a hill one-handed, that's an amazing achievement, I feel. Here we go. Oh, wow. As I expected, guys, to be honest with you. Effortless. I'm in power assist 4, goes up to 5, and I'm doing 8 miles an hour, and yeah, barely any effort. It's amazing, and there's quite a lot of weight on this bike. I've got the bag on the back, and that's full of stuff, and I've got the bag on the front there. See the bag on the back? Yeah, as I expected, a breeze. Almost at the top. Now it's when this bike has got weight out on it, right, it excels immensely, right? Because when you're on it on your own, I wouldn't suggest you buy this, right, if you're just riding around on your own. There's no point. ENGWE got some amazing bikes. Choose one of the other ones, because this is torqued for weight. I was thinking I could put a box on the back of that, right, and I could and put tools in there, or you could even strap tools to the back. Now what I've done here is, right, I've upgraded a couple of little things. Obviously I showed you the bags there, but when I got this bike from ENGWE, the passenger kit was out of stock, which comes with somewhere for you to put your feet down here. But what I've done is I bought this here, right? I bought this off eBay. It literally just clips on the back behind you bolt it on behind the wheel there, right? It doesn't fold up properly because it's not obviously designed for this bike. But I bought this because this is what I wanted it for, and that, I think it was £13. I'll put a link in the description down below, and no affiliate to that. And it came with this handle here, and it also came with a seat. So it's designed to just go on a normal bike, which is not ideal on a normal bike because your feet could go in the spokes. This is what this is all about here. This is why you've got this panel here to stop. If you've got children on the back, then it stops their feet, their feet interfering with the wheels, and there's no risk of them hurting themselves. Obviously, on the dual battery, that's a battery. This is a bag in there. That's a brilliant, that is, because it's big enough to put a pump in there, a tripod in there. You'll fit lots of things in there, guys. Look, it's a big old box here, right? And what I've done is I've taken one of the seats off, because you've got 2 padded seats. I've taken one seat off so I could have a seat and a bag. So, like, now you picture this now. You've got your child sat there. You take them to school, right? They got handlebars to hold on to, somewhere to put their legs down there. You've got a basket on the front there for shopping. This holds, honestly, you can't believe how much this holds. I've been shopping, I use it for shopping, guys. This bag, anyway. I haven't done it yet on this bike, but on my other ENGWE, I've got that bag strapped to the back all the time, and I use it regular. But guys, what an amazing bike. It's absolutely fantastic. I honestly, and one other thing as well, remember it came with the damaged, didn't it, right? Now 4 days later that arrived, but I haven't put it on. But guys, regarding the damage on that the bike when it came, if yours turns up like that, because at the end of the day I think these are £1,500, so if you're spending £1,500 on a bike and it turns up and the box is battered, I would say to you, send it back, because it wouldn't have left ENGWE like that. Yeah, so if your box comes and it was in the state that mine was, send it back, guys. Refuse it from the courier, because yeah, it's a lot of money to spend to risk having damage on it. But I honestly can't fault it, guys. And like I say, even though it was damaged there, 4 days later they sent me a new one. So I really can't. They can't be any fairer than that, could they? Let's have a look at the handlebars here, look, right? Little screen, mate. It's a little screen. It's just a little bit bigger than an Apple Watch, but it's got everything on it, mate. And look at this as well, right? Power assist is off at the moment, but since it was charged, look, right? I've done 7.3 miles, and I got 88% battery left. So that's pretty phenomenal, isn't it? You've got your lights front and back, but something I'm confused about is there's no brake light, guys. Which I was a bit confused by that. So to be honest, that's the only negative that I can think of so far is the lack of a brake light. I love the battery, easy to get in and out. You've got the, look, it even shows full battery on here. And what have we done again? 7.3 miles, mate. This basket is an extra. I'm not really sure how much that was. I think it was about £20, something like that. This one is about £70, I think that. But honestly, guys, absolutely worth every penny, in my opinion. This is great as well. It holds up to 4 kilograms, I think they said. Guys, I honestly can't fault it, guys. I really love it. I'll definitely be keeping this bike for a long time, guys. I love the idea of being able to carry passengers. I've also got a strap. It's not on yet at the moment, but I've also got a strap that I put underneath the seat there, and I'm going to have my grandson on the back, mate. I'm going to have my grandson on the back. Also, when I bought this year for £13, it came with a rest for the back as well. I've taken that off to get my bag on there, but guys, honestly, it's wicked. Right, my final thoughts on this bike, guys. It's absolutely amazing. ENGWE have got so many accessories for this. They've got a twin child seat. Now, a proper child seat, 2 of them that go on the back of here. Amazing bike, absolutely amazing bike. And so many variations of what it can do. And what I love is, even with 2 passengers, now my daughter now is 16 coming up this year, and obviously my wife, that's 2 people on there, 2 adults, but more or less on the back of there. And it was effortless. It was effortless. The bike just adapts so well to the weight. But yeah, guys, definitely an amazing bike if you're looking for a cargo bike. And I think it's one of the better looking ones as well. You know, I've seen a few going around that I don't know whether I'd ride that, but I think this is absolutely lovely. I love the colours that they got. So guys, if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description down below. There'll also be a discount code down there. You can save yourself £100. Yeah, check out the link. Pick your variation of what you want, whether you want it as a passenger bike, whether you want it... guys, have a little look, because it's amazing the different variations they got. So guys, until next time, don't get lost or squashed, and we'll speak more soon.